was really interested being involved in this project because I really learned too many things about the Hmong, about the culture, language, and that was really interesting. And some things I learned I maybe haven't learned at school, and that was a great experience for me. Well, the Hmong and the Mexicans have something in common. They come in America to have freedom, also to become better persons here in America, to succeed. That's what I think most of the people come to America. That's the reason why they come, and that's something they have in common too. Yes, I've enjoyed interviewing the older people in our community. You learn so much about them. You learn responsibility. You learn also I learned that I should take any opportunity that I can. So I should take every single one of them. It's very interesting to talk to the older people because they know, they have more experience, and so they can really teach you. Well, after the students see this video, I hope they appreciate why here in America. Because, I mean, many people have not suffered to be here, and the one they do have suffered. And I think so they have to be appreciating the country, the opportunities here, as many Hmongs are doing it right now, and many immigrants in general. So I think they should appreciate it.
What I learned about Hmong people is that I used to hang around with a lot of Hmong people. I had friends who were Hmong and all that, but I didn't even know where the Hmong came from, and now I know they don't even have a country, and that's pretty interesting because everyone has a country, but they don't. And and when you hear about how they fought to protect a country that's not even theirs, but it's still their home, that's really dedication right there. I think everyone should care about Hmong history because the Hmong, they've been forced out of their country. They were promised by the Americans that if they helped them, they would get all this, they would get help and all this stuff. But since we didn't really win the war, we had to promise them safety. And the Hmong, in return to that, they contributed so much. They saved so many American lives. In Vietnam, the famous Ho Chi Minh Trail, they disrupted so many supply lines, and they captured so many supplies which could have used to hurt Americans, and they made the communists concentrate a large part of its forces to Laos, saving many more American lives. It could have been much worse than 150,000 American deaths in the Vietnam War.
Doing this project, it gave me pride to my culture because I realized how hard the Hmong struggling from the war. The Hmong is not like people that want to go anywhere that they can go. It's like they have no place to go, so the only way that they can go is here in the United States. And if after I finish with this project, I think I'm gonna try to continue doing this project because this project is it's about culture, about religion, and it's a lot of stuff. It's about almost everything that you need to know about other races, not just your races, but you also take part of other races into your community.
This kind of Hmong story is very good to keep in our communities, because every year we're losing this kind of people, and if we don't get their story fast, it's all gonna disappear.
I'm not Hmong, but I am Lao, and I'm the first American person in my family, or that's what my dad always says. Or first American-born person in my family, and my family also had to come to America, just like the Hmong people, to flee the war. Well, what drove me to do it was that I actually enjoy making videos, I mean, it's what I want to do for a living. But what mostly actually drove me to do this was because I don't know much about my family history or about my own cultural history or Lao people's involvement in the war before doing this. And so I figured if I know something about Hmong people and get to learn their side of the story, it'll help me know the right questions to ask my parents.
I was born in Thailand of June 1986, and Ban Vinai, a refugee camp. My mom and dad was separated while fleeing to Thailand for safety, and my dad, he came first, so he left my mom and my big brother to come along. So my mom, they have to flee Laos because Laos was overtaken by Viet Cong, and they have to flee. Otherwise, we wouldn't be here today. Why I want to make this video is because we need to preserve our culture and our history, because it's very important. Because 10 years from now, if we don't preserve these, our children's and our grandchildren's won't remember where we came from, and also the most important part is the hardship that we've been through. We need to preserve these memories and our history.
Before doing this project, I didn't know that much about the history of my people. But after doing this project, I learned a lot more about how we helped the Americans fight a secret war and how we came to be in America. For one of the pieces on this video, I received the chance to do it on my dad. And after doing the project, I learned that I shouldn't only have pride in my culture, but also have pride in my family because of all the struggles that they had to endure to come here to America. After hearing stories from the elders in our community, I learned how the Hmong story fits into the American story, and hopefully for the people who watch these videos, I hope that they learn how the two stories fit together. Through this project, I received a chance to learn about my culture, my heritage, and just knowing that I should be proud of who I am, that I am a Hmong person. Just looking back at all the bad events and stuff that the Hmong people had to go through, what they had to endure to come here to live in America, I am proud to be a Hmong person.